The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office arrested a woman accused of fraudulent return schemes involving dozens of Amazon accounts. They say going back from March 2015 until August of 2020, investigators said, don't know how to pronounce her name, let's just call her Miss Tibma, 32 years old, operated a scheme in which she reused prepaid shipping labels generated for canceled orders and then applied them on other returns. Basically, what she was doing is claiming she was paying for shipping prices and she didn't do it. The tactic, the sheriff office says, would make it appear that she had paid for her own shipping costs on the returns when she actually did not. And they said Tibma completed 42,000 individual returns on the 31 different accounts. Those returns resulted in more than $100,000 reimbursed to Tibma's name. They say, according to the criminal report affidavit, those returns resulted in more than $165,000 reimbursed to Tibma's name. The court document states when Amazon received the packages, they would refund the defendant's account in the amount of $3.99 a package. Now, that is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I had to do the math because, of course, even when they said, over 165,000, just simply doing the math, I just put 4 times 42,000. That's 100. Let me stop sharing this article. That's $168,000 that she was able to get just off of simply finding a small flaw within the system and just capitalizing on it. So the video, as you guys seen the video article, the video popped up that was attached to that article. The video popped up, and within that article, they said that she lived in an apartment and she moved out of that apartment, but the neighbors would notice that, thousands of packages, if not, thousands of packages a week would show up to the doorstep. And it would be, packed up to the ceiling. I believe her husband probably told one of the neighbors, they say, oh, my wife is still going to hold on to this apartment for her business. So this was literally her business. She was scamming. She was scamming for a living. So it's amazing what people can do, once they figure out a small flaw within the system. So I say all that to say, Amazon and Walmart and Target and some of these other big box retailers, it's one of those things where they're trying to just provide good customer service, right? They're trying to do right by customers, especially during this time where people, they don't necessarily want to go to the post office and wait in line. Some people who don't have vehicles, so they can't drive to even the mailbox and drop off a return. So they're trying to make things, easy for consumers, because at the end of the day, they're just trying to keep people on the platform so people can keep shopping, people can keep doing business there. They're thinking long term. But as you guys know, any chance people get, people are going to try to, abuse the system. So that's definitely something that I think with the new algorithms that they're going to try to do, because that article was dated back in October. So I'm pretty sure they've probably tweaked the system a little bit. They've probably put in a little more secure measures in order to prevent stuff like that. But you never know. There's people that's all they do. Their job is to try to outsmart these big corporations. And it's only a matter of time until more articles like this pop up where people are going to be, taking advantage of it. Someone says, still dumb, but she's pretty smart too. And that's the thing. It's one of those things where I always tell people, if you're smart enough to think of a legal scheme, you're definitely smart enough to figure out a way to make money legitimately. And I just wish more people, just had more integrity. You know what I mean? Just had more, simply just had more integrity. Because if she was running this business where she realized that she can make $3.99 a package and just order over 42,000 over 31 separate accounts, just imagine if she put that wisdom and that knowledge towards something legitimate. She could have been a millionaire. She made a 100,000 plus, but she could have made millions if she was to do it the legitimate way and just think a little smarter. But it is what it is.